guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. I hope you are doing fantastic, and today we're going to have perfume haul and my recent perfume obsessions. Some of those perfumes I will show you today are my new favorites, and I will tell you all about them. So if you're interested, please stay with me. My name is Justina, this is my perfume world. If you like it here, please consider subscribing to this channel, leave a like, leave a comment, and let's go. All right, so in total, we will have 8 fragrances that are new to my collection. And as I said before, some of them are my recent obsessions, and some of them, one of them especially, surprised me very, very much, because when I was testing it last year, I didn't like it at all. But first thing first, we'll start with the first fragrance that is completely new to my collection. And actually this fragrance, we can say, inspired this video, because I realized I have a couple of new fragrances and I have a couple of favorites. So this one is described by some people as very, very basic, nothing new. It is like basic new release for some, and I agree to some extent, but I don't know but it's what it's doing to me, but it's just perfect. And this fragrance is from Narciso Rodriguez, and it's All of Me. And this one is last year's release, as far as I remember. I have here 30 ml bottle. I have bought it along with body balm. But first, I bought 10 ml, which I have in my drawer. I didn't bother to pick it up in here because I think I will focus on this cute 30 ml. And this one I have tested because my friend gave me small sample. And I was like, all right, I'm going to test it out, but I didn't have any high hopes regarding this, because I'm really, like, how to say, not very keen on new releases. I do not expect anything spectacular, and it is not spectacular, but I will tell you that I have used up this small sample in like 3 days, and I was savoring it because, you know, I just did like 1-2 spritz and that's all. But those Narciso Rodriguez samples are very, very small, so I started to browse in the internet and I have found 10 ml. I bought it immediately. But then I thought to myself that 10 ml might not be enough, although now I think it might be enough, but all right. And I decided to upgrade to this 30 ml, and this one is very, very easygoing musk. Many people complain that it's not like your signature Narciso Rodriguez musk, that it doesn't have the soul of the original range from Narciso Rodriguez. Actually, I cannot agree with that, because here I prominently can smell the musk, and it is like musky rose, but not dated. It is very comfortable. It is creamy at the same time. So it has, for me, this signature Narciso Rodriguez musk. Of course, you may not agree with me, but for me, this one is very comfortable, perfect for any occasion, any setting. Actually, if you are looking for very safe, office-friendly perfume, but at the same time you want to smell clean and put together, very elegant, I think this is it. It does the job just perfectly. Sometimes, you know, I just want to smell pretty, not complicated, and this is exactly it. So as I said, it is not groundbreaking at all. I understand those comments. It is nothing new in the perfume world, but you know, strangely to me, I like it. I don't want overly complicated fragrances around me right now. I have this vibe. I like deep fragrances, heavy fragrances for autumn, but at the same time, as a contradiction to them, as a juxtaposition, I want to have something that makes me smell pretty, nice, and put together, and that's All of Me from Narciso Rodriguez. So it does the job just perfectly for me. So that was the first one. And then we are going to another fragrance from the same brand, Narciso Rodriguez, because thanks to All of Me, I craved to test other creations from this house. And I got back to the sample I had in my drawer from last year, and this is the fragrance I mentioned at the very beginning. I didn't like it at all. I couldn't understand all of those hyped up comments about this fragrance. I didn't understand this fragrance back then. On me last year when I was testing it, it smelled cheap and synthetic, and I was telling you even in some of my videos that this is a mess for me, and I didn't like it at all. But I don't know, strangely enough, I have sprayed it on my skin after I have tested all of me, and I craved Narciso Rodriguez family, you know, to get to know those fragrances. I have sprayed it on me and I was like, this is actually really, really nice. And I have used up the sample very quickly, very similar to all of me. And I must tell you that this one is, I think, the favorite perfume I have right now. From this whole perfumes I will show you today, this one is my favorite, and I was wearing it like whole week straight, which doesn't happen very often with me at all, almost. And this one, you know, I need to stop beating around the bush. This one is Narciso Rodriguez Musk Noir Roos. I needed to buy 50 ml bottle immediately, and I do not regret it. I spray it on me like crazy. This one is just amazing. And now I can understand the hype. Today I have it on me as well. It is just perfect for autumn and winter for me. It is cozy and it gives me this femme fatale vibe, but without being too much in your face. It is like this slightly musky, plummy rose, something like this. But here I do not feel rose that prominently. I definitely do feel warm, plummy, flowery aspect in it. But as I said, it is not overly rosy. It has tuberose as well, so it combines just perfectly with other ingredients. I absolutely love it now, guys. But it doesn't last that long on me. I need to wait, I think, and let it macerate more, because I have this bottle for like 4 days maybe, and I'm spraying very generously around me. And I was reading on Fragrantica that many people tends to be anosmic to this fragrance, but it still lasts and other people can smell them, so we'll see. But I absolutely, absolutely adore it. It is clean, but it's femme fatale at the same time. It gives me those cozy fall winter vibes. It gives me 90s vibes as well. It reminds me something from the past. It's like classic fragrance, but, you know, interpreted in a very, very modern way. I absolutely, absolutely love it now, and I crave it every day. It is also slightly peppery. So I love this pepperiness, this plum, this fluffy musk, this flower aspect in this fragrance. It is va-va-voom, but without being, as I said, too much in your face. It is perfect for every day, but also for every occasion. It's like, for me, actually whole year round fragrance, but the aura of this definitely suits fall and winter. So I'm very happy I picked up the bottle. I will be able to wear it around me right now in those cold months. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely amazing. So I don't know, my nose have changed completely from the last year, and my testing experience was completely different now than it was back then last year. So yeah, of course, I always say that I don't like some kind of fragrances, but I can change my mind in the future, and it happened with Musk Noir Roos from Narciso Rodriguez. So I highly recommend you try the perfume you didn't like at first, to, you know, be nicely surprised as I am right now, because I couldn't live without this fragrance. So yeah, Musk Noir Roos. This one is my absolute favorite right now. And another Narciso Rodriguez. It arrived actually today, and it's 10 ml. The same 10 ml I have from all of me. But here I have Narciso Rodriguez Musk Nude, and this one is beautiful blush pink box. I really like it. But I've been testing this fragrance today as well, along with, you know, Musk Noir Roos, which I was wearing. like religiously for a couple of days, of course, as I mentioned before. And look at the bottle. Those 10 mls are really, really nice. I like them so much. They're very chic, minimalistic. And this is Musk Nude. And I must tell you, for now, it has something harsh for me. It is like oily, fluffy at the same time, but it has some harsh undertone in it. So we'll see about that. For now, I'm just showing you that I have this this release. I don't remember the year of the release of this fragrance, but definitely it's not as cozy and nice as All of Me or Musk Noir Rose on Me. Definitely not. So I will need to test it further. For now, I'm not impressed. That's what I need to say. It is nothing special, and it has, as I said, this strange oily aspect on my skin. And I was reading on Fragrantica that people compare it to olive oil. I wouldn't say it's like olive oil per se, because I eat a lot of olive oil, and it doesn't smell like olive oil, but it does have this oily aspect to it. I hope you understand what I'm talking about, but it's strange. It's oily and sharp at the same time. I don't know, I'm not sure. It is quite sweet as well. It has tonka bean, it has musk, of course. I'm not so sure. So we'll see, but I do have in my collection now Musk Nude from Narciso Rodriguez, and I also have a sample of Musk Noir, because I was tempted to test it after Musk Noir Rose, because people love those two fragrances. So today I'll be testing after my evening shower. We'll see, I didn't test it yet, but those were my 3 new Narciso Rodriguez's in the collection. And now we are going to a different brands. So yeah, you won't be bored anymore by Narciso Rodriguez, but I'm so happy with Musk Noir and Rose. This one is just amazing. And now I will show you some of the fragrance I got from the brands, and the newbie in my collection is something really special as well. I absolutely love this fragrance as well. And this one is a new release from Majouri. And this brand is actually really nice because it's niche and it's really fairly priced. It doesn't cost that much compared to other niche fragrances. It has really nice range of fragrances. I absolutely love Gold Noir. And it's like cinnamony, ambery heaven, especially perfect for fall and winter. So for sure I'll be mentioning this fragrance very soon in my other videos, because it's just perfectly cozy, spicy, and very beautiful. But now they have released Imperial Vanilla, and this one is just perfect also when it comes to this colder weather. Very beautiful bottles. All of Majouri bottles are very similar, are the same actually. They differ in color, but all in all they are very similar. They are the same actually, as I said. Very beautiful. It is thick glass, quite heavy, beautiful ornaments in here. I really do like it. And Imperial Vanilla, if you like vanilla fragrances, you need to check it out. This one for me is a perfect balance between vanilla and tonka bean. And what do we have in here? In the top notes we have sugary notes, so I think it's something along the line of brown sugar. In the middle notes we have jasmine and rose, and in the base notes we have vanilla, caramel, and tonka bean. So actually, if you like vanillas, if you like gourmand fragrances, if you like tonka bean forwarded fragrances, this one you need to check out. This one actually, if I'm really completely honest with you, gives me the vibe of Kayali Vanilla 28, but this one is more opulent. This one is more rounded, more silky. So this one is for me more silky version of Kayali Vanilla 28, not so boozy as well. So if Vanilla 28 was too sharp, too harsh for you, I think Imperial Vanilla will be just perfect. But it's not only Kayali Vanilla 28 that I'm reminded of. I get slightly resemblance to BDK Velvet Tonka, but in the way the Tonka is presented in here. So if you like those deep, complex, warm and sweet fragrances, this is it. So if you like tonka beans, as I said, that are presented slightly also chocolatey, because I smell here some chocolate aspect, even though we do not have any cacao or chocolate in the mix, in the olfactive pyramid. I do feel some kind of chocolatiness. Of course, I think it's coming from the tonka bean. So this one is just yummy without being too gourmand, too much literal, too much in your face. Absolutely beautiful. It is like a golden tonka bean vanilla scent, and the bottle color of the bottle in general fits very perfectly to the whole, you know, aura of this fragrance. Very beautiful, smooth wearing. It lasts really long time, so I really recommend you try Imperial Vanilla from Majouri. So yeah, this one is also one of my favorites, and it definitely will be perfect for a Christmas gift to someone, because I know some people are looking for a Christmas gift already. So this one has impeccable presentation and smells really luxurious. So yeah, it would make a perfect gift. And another one is from Bon Parfumeur, and this one is also a new release I got from the brand, and this one is 502 Iris Cartagena, and this one has a different vibe. This one also has this femme fatale vibe, but at the same time it is unisex. It is spicy, it has cacao, it has papyrus, it has tobacco as far as I remember. Very original. Of course it has iris, and this iris combines with cacao just beautifully, and the papyrus gives it beautiful dry finish. Absolutely worth checking out as well if you're looking for a really nice unisex, especially cacao forwarded, but again, you do not want to smell too gourmand. So this one will be perfect as well. And this iris is slightly powdery, but as I said, it is also slightly spicy. So this one is just amazing when it comes to, you know, fragrance journey, because it really does take you on a journey. Really nice. Perfect for those cold and dark times that we have right now. Yeah. And it's, as I said, it is slightly like from the movie noir or femme fatale vibes. Really nice. 502 Iris Cartagena. So if you like irisy fragrances and you want to have something slightly gourmand to it but not too much, I think this one will be for you. So Iris Cartagena 502. And another one which is also one of my favorites, and the name actually says it as well, it's Roos and Roos, and it's La Favorite. This one is amazing. This one I associate with a very sunny fall day. So nice. This one is also, I would say, quite mature, but it has this beautiful oud and rose combination, but do not think like your typical rose oud. This one, I do feel rose, but everything in this fragrance is very oily, like oil painting or something like this, like Renaissance painting. Like you have those thick paint layers, very colorful, but beautifully blended. That's what I get with this fragrance. It is oily. It is also clean at the same time. This oud here is not too harsh, so you do not need to be worried about it. It is not like your barnyard oud or anything like that. So beautiful, very opulent, very creamy as well at the same time, oily, as I said, in a very beautiful way. It is for a special occasion, but for me, actually, it is perfect for every day as well. I was wearing it a lot last month. You do not need much to smell, you know, to fill the room as well. It lasts really long time, for the whole day. I really do like it, you know. Roos and Roos La Favorite. If you're looking for original oud rose combination along with pink pepper and patchouli, this is it. I know that the pyramid, olfactive pyramid, may sound to you very basic, but believe me, it is not that basic at all. You need to check it out because it is very hard sometimes to describe the scent, you know, through the video. So we always need to try it. Believe me, this one is worth trying out. So Roos and Roos La Favorite. And another one is from J.U.S. And this one is was talked about a lot on YouTube already last year, I believe. And this one is Andaluiza. And this one is a pomegranate fragrance. But for me, this pomegranate is very, very unisex. And actually, I would even say it's leaning masculine. So if you are a man and you're looking for something fruity, but with the punch, with something even sharp, I think this is it. I'm not really sure. I do not quite remember, but I think here we have oak moss that gives it this, you know, sharp or almost herbal edge. And I was quite surprised when I first smelled it because many people describe this fragrance as a milky pomegranate. I do not sense any milk here. At least when I was testing it on me, I didn't get any milky aspect. Definitely it is not smooth. It's more sharp and slightly fruity. Those fruits, pomegranates, are really good blended into this composition, but definitely it is not something gourmand leaning, for me at least. It is not too sweet, too in your face. I really like it. It is nice, but let me warn you, if you do not like those slightly masculine leaning fragrances, you may want to check out a small sample at first and then decide whether you want to upgrade or not. But Andaluiza from J.U.S, very, very interesting release. And the last one is new in my collection, and this one is actually limited edition from Pernoire. And this one is very unique because Pernoire usually have those black bottles, but this bottle is white, and this one is gourmand, this one is Poka. This one is Poka, and Poka means you know, it's like the shortcut from popcorn and caramel. And this fragrance definitely smells like apple pie sprinkled with popcorn for me. It is deep, it is dense, it is sweet, but not like in nauseating way again. Very, very delicious. And you know, if I'm really honest with you, and let me know if you have tested this fragrance and what are your observations about it. But this one for me smells really similar to also Pernoire's release, Ottimo. I get this hazelnutty vibe in here, very deep, sweet, something fruity. Of course, it's coming from apple pie. Really, really nice, but very similar for me to Ottimo. Much more smoother than Ottimo, of course. Much more blended, not as unisex, but it has this general vibe of Ottimo. I don't know if you have same observations as me, let me know, but that's the impression I get, and I cannot help it. When I first sprayed it on me, I was like, did they mistake the juice inside or what? But then I catch the differences between those two fragrances. But at first it was very, very similar. So yeah, Poka, very interesting new release. Sweet, very beautiful. If you like apple pie fragrances, this one will be for you. And that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what are your new perfume loves. I will be very, very curious what is new in your collection. Thank you very much for watching today, and see you in my next videos. Bye bye.